How do I submit a Section 214 application? Visit the CER website, Applications and Hearings, and click on Submit Applications and Documents for the information and tools you will need to get started. Review the filing manual and early engagement guide, and download an application template to complete this work ahead of your submission in the CER portal. Downloadable templates of the Section 214 application form can be found on the CER portal welcome page before you sign in. Completing the template in advance of your CER portal submission will save you time. Once you are ready to begin your submission, sign in to the CER portal using your GC key or sign-in partner. From your company's landing page in the CER portal, you will be able to view, manage, and start submissions for that company. Click Start New Submission and select Section 214 Application. You can use the CER portal to submit applications under Section 214 of the CER Act. These are for pipelines or facilities that are no more than 40 kilometers in length. If the project is a designated project under the Impact Assessment Act Physical Activities Regulations, then the CER portal cannot be used. To continue your application in the CER portal, first select or enter your project name. If you submitted a project notification in the CER portal, then you will see your project listed in the drop-down list. If not, click Project Name Not Listed to enter a name for your project. Then, click Next to create your application. The CER portal uses web forms to complete your submission. The system will guide you through providing information based on your answers in the form. Answering all of the questions on a page will generate a list of filing requirements for that section. Information icons can be expanded to see additional guidance. You will be prompted to upload a file or add a comment to provide the required information. Even if the system does not generate additional filing requirements, you may still choose to upload additional files or add a comment to support your application. You can use the navigation box on the left to move through the pages of this application form. You can also skip from page to page using the next and back buttons at the bottom of each page. The system will generate more pages if needed, depending on the scope of your application. Ensure you enter data for all the required fields, and feel free to save the form and come back to finish it at a later time. If you run into challenges while filling out the form, please click the Support button at the bottom right of the screen to access contact information for assistance. Let's begin with application scope. Identify all exemptions you are asking for under Section 214 of the Canadian Energy Regulator Act. Indicate the scope of your project, whether it is for a new facility or for modifying or replacing an existing facility. Along with your Section 214 application, you can also apply for certain associated activities under the onshore pipeline regulations, and the system will generate additional pages to address those activities. However, the entirety of your project, including those components applied for under the onshore pipeline regulations, must be addressed throughout the application as a whole. Complete project information, including purpose, description, commodity, cost, location, schedule, and expected in-service date. Complete technical and facility information, including selecting what facilities are proposed and describing the integrity management, construction techniques, and inspection frequency to be used. For each facility type, templates of the filing requirements can be found in Appendix B of the Section 214 application template. You can complete the applicable template ahead of time and upload it here. Complete information about consultation on Indigenous matters and engagement matters. Complete information about the economics of the project. Complete information about project impacts relating to engineering, environment, socioeconomics, land, security, and emergency management. Additional documentation. Maps, GIS data, and an environment and socioeconomic interactions table are required to be uploaded in this step. Optionally, you may also provide references to company manuals or other documents being relied on for the project. Select which company representative should be listed as the contact for this project application. You will have an opportunity to review the entirety of your application before you submit it. Amber and red exclamation mark icons will alert you to areas of your application which will need to be addressed before you will be able to submit. You can click Download Draft for a PDF of your application to view exactly how it will appear on the CER's online public repository, RegDocs. At the bottom of the Review and Submit page, you can add email addresses to share your application with others. The CER portal will provide a copy of the submission to any email addresses you provide. You must read and agree to the privacy notice terms and conditions before you can submit. Once you are satisfied that your application is complete, you may click Submit. Note that this action cannot be undone. When you click Submit in the CER portal, your filing will shortly be available on RegDocs. This will include all documents you uploaded as part of the application. You must still mail copies of your application, including all attachments, to the Canada Energy Regulator. The physical copy of your application is the official record. You must also provide a notice of application to all potentially affected persons, groups, or communities after you submit.